there's the challenge there that isn't mainstream. To do something that's not just going for a run or going for a ride or going for a swim, it's putting everything together, and we both love navigation and the challenge that gives you, and how making a smart navigation choice can make the difference between, you know, a fast riding time and, you know, we weren't a fast riding team, but we made some smart nav decisions, so a lot of the time we got a bit up on other teams just because of that. So there's so many different disciplines and skills that it requires, and it just evens out the field. You can have elite triathletes like we see in some of the top teams who, you know, are racing really strong, but then you get someone else who's just having a really good race, and, you know, like we saw at the awards, you know, teams that have never raced before are coming in on the podium, which is just fantastic to see.
So far, yeah. Awesome. A little bit of mud earlier on, but this road's a bit better.
How's it going so far?
Yeah, good fun. Bit muddy, but this is alright.
Okay, well, yeah, we're here ready to race tonight. It's pretty cold. As you can see, we've got our lightweight Gore-Tex jackets on. They'll be really fantastic tonight because it is a bit cold, and I think it's going to get a bit colder. Yeah, we've sort of been kitted out with some pretty nice gear to race in. It'll be lightweight, fast, but still keep us warm, and even cool when we need to be cool. It's just really lightweight, waterproof, windproof, and really breathable, so you don't tend to sweat as much in it. But yeah, these jackets are super lightweight, so they fold up into almost nothing, fit in your pack, and yeah, they keep you warm if you've got a good base layer underneath.
Yeah, I've got a long sleeve merino base layer. This is a bit of a test run for us today for our World Championship XPD team from Tassie. Got Luke and Andrew with Kim and myself, so it's a good test for us today, and also being a bit colder, good chance to test out some gear, because Luke tells us every second day in Tassie we're going to get wet. So it'll be a good little trial run today.
Darkside competitors. 100 kilometres of unforgiving terrain awaits you. 18 hours of pain is before you. And the glory of the finish is yours for the taking.
Number 18, Cyberdoo. Michael, Debbie, Timothy and Todd. Team number 19, But a Shadow, Richard, Tamsin and Glenn.
We're Team Carpe Scrotus. We're doing the 12-hour dawn attack. Started off the race really strong. Did the first 3 checkpoints of the rogaine quite quickly. We're pretty happy with that. Then got on the bikes and started going downhill from there. Just slow on the roads, which was slower than planned. And then hit that hill, which I think slowed everyone down, but yeah, that was just, seemed like it went on forever. Coming down the back end of that was one of the best rides I've done though, just really nice, fast downhill.
It's been pretty up and down, very up and down.
Hanging on at the moment. So lots of hiker bike.
Got a snap off.
See ya.
You're right to catch us.
Really didn't know what to expect. I'd read the brief, and it's a bit of running and a bit of riding and a paddle, but I didn't realise how long 12 hours could be. It's yeah, no, it was great, and it was a lot more of a challenge than I thought it was going to be, but very, very rewarding.
Pretty tough. We think there's a few teams that might be, you know, going to have a bit of a tough time out there. The bike league then was really hard, really hard. So yeah, we had to hike a bike a fair way. Luke was amazing. He was towing me, oh no, not me, but my bike and his bike. So.
Paddle leg was really good once we sorted out our boat, which was having a few disagreements with us in terms of the rudder and things, but we sorted that out. And
they've been flat out. It's taken a lot longer, or not, a little bit longer than we thought it would. Other than that, it's all good.
There in the end. Then from there, yeah, cruise back on the road.
How's it been so far, mate? Hitting walls, mate. Hitting walls has been good. There's a pretty steep climb there, pushing the bike up the hills. That wasn't much fun, but I guess what goes up must come down, so the downhill was good.
And to do those last 3 surprise rogaine checkpoints, which was quite good. At 14, we're feeling pretty much over it, and then had a bit of a pick-me-up on the way to checkpoint 15, found that quite quickly. It was in the right place, it was nice and easy to get, so from there, yeah, just powered back to HQ as quick as we could, ran most of the way, and yeah, felt really strong at the finish. Probably the strongest we felt since 7 o'clock that morning. There's so many different disciplines and skills that it requires, and it just evens out the field. You can have elite triathletes like we see in some of the top teams who, you know, are racing really strong, but then you get someone else who's just having a really good race, and, you know, like we saw at the awards, you know, teams that have never raced before are coming in on the podium, which is just fantastic to see.